Well, the Reaper now looking for the overdrive. Ryan Stevens, good counter. Slips out of the overdrive, takes him down with a complete shot. A reverse STO plants the Reaper down. Ryan Stevens will be going for that signature.
He should be going for the pin right here.
There it is, the Mission City stretch. That's a submission. Oh, you see Sean Harless trying to go in for it, but his knee.
He tried to put weight on that leg and was not able to do so.
No, he took a heck of a shot. Ryan Stevens did clip pretty hard. Now the counter and the pin, and Sean Harless breaks it up with the 2.
Lucky for him, they rolled right where he was.
That bad knee of his, there was no way he was making it over there to break that pin up. No way. He might be out of this match if he can't get back up on his feet.
Well, he's trying to use the ropes to pull himself up.
Or he at least might be able to get back up on a foot. Hey, Sean Harless is a fighting champion. He'll hobble his way to the end of this thing.
Reaper first one to his feet.
Wait, what's it?
Oh, drop kick in the back.
That's using the ropes.
Reaper go for the pin now. Just a 2.
What it's going to take.
Well, you know what it's going to take. It's going to take the VMS.
Well, that it would take. Or maybe a Death Valley driver. We've seen how devastating that can be. Just ask Death Warrant. Touche. Sean Harless is once again back down off his feet. He did get to his feet momentarily. The Reaper kicked him in the knee and took him back. Oh, he's back up on a foot again.
Look at the double champion. What intestinal fortitude he has.
Win, lose, or draw here at the end. Sean Harless is going to walk away with a title. But what he really wants to do is walk away with 2.
And he's got 2 right now.
And he wants to make sure he keeps it. Back down off his feet again.
The Reaper, the only one to his feet.
Gets out of the ring.
He's outside the ring, though. Can't win the title out there.
The Reaper using his surroundings to his advantage.
Oh, and a running knee to the face.
Looks like Sean Harless is going to capitalize.
It's Sean Harless once again.
Reaper too far away and
just barely gets him to break that up.
Sean Harless knows he just let an opportunity slip through his fingers. That could have been his one and only chance to walk away.
Doing the right thing. He's playing defense with both.
Reaper now has him up. Going to be going for the VMS. Hits it perfectly.
This has got to be it. This has got to be it now. He wants to be
go
smart.
for the pin.
He wants to take Ryan Stevens out too.
The VMS is definitely going to keep Sean down for a while. So now he needs to. Ryan Stevens.
Here we go. Got Angel's wings.
Angel's wings.
This could be it.
That is it.
And it's all over. Ryan Stevens now walking away with the round championship. Here's a replay. Violent moves
champion Ryan.
And a vicious Angel's wing.
Stevens.
So if you think about it,
And they switched championships.
They flipped belts.
They did?
You know what? They could have saved each other a lot of hassle and just say, hey,
Yeah, just give it to the other person.
switch.
Well, the Reaper came in as the challenger and walks away with no gold.
Reaper came in and leaves the same way, empty-handed.
But he's still in the Battle Royal later, so he has another chance to walk away with some victory here.
The bigger impact was from TWFX. I mean, they came from 900 miles away, and obviously they didn't stay for the amount of time you saw them on the episodes, but I mean, for them to take that time and come down here and just to want to be a part of what we do, I mean, those guys did. I mean, Spartus was the XBW champion. You know, No Fear was the hardcore champ. I mean, they came in and made a splash. CWF, they were here once, maybe twice. I don't honestly remember how long they were here. Yeah, we had that great 6-man tag it in memory of, or was it an 8-man tag? I honestly don't remember, but the impact goes to TWFX.
By far, Spartus and TWFX. Mainly because they had a lot more matches with us than HS, whoever his name. And it's so sad. You just answered me the question, and I can't even remember the name of the other Fed that you just mentioned. I mean, that's how bad it is.
Spartus and them from Minnesota definitely was much better than TWFX guys. They didn't have an ego. TWFX was the ones in Minnesota. They didn't have an ego. The other guy, CWF, had a huge ego. HSK was trained, and he's still doing the backyard stuff, which, as me knows perfectly, it doesn't work out. They had a huge ego. The TWFX guys were really cool. They came down and were willing to work. From what I saw, the CWF guys, I didn't work with them. I think I did one show with them, and I don't even think I did anything with them though. But just watched them. They TWFX made a bigger impact in my mind.
Spartus and the other members of TWFX came down and pretty much did 20 some odd matches and promos in the matter of one weekend. And we did it that way, so when we cut them up and put them into the episodes, it looked like they were there for more than half the season.
Oh, definitely Spartus and his group, they definitely made a bigger impact. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against the HSK and his group, but I guess Spartus just put more heart into it, and they tried to contribute more as a whole instead of trying to come in and run their own show. You know, and I think because of that, we were a little more fair to them, you know, letting them have their matches and the feuds that they wanted to do, because they were coming from so far away. You know, they came down and we shot countless episodes in like a week or a weekend for them. So they definitely had the biggest impact. I mean, if you talk to your average XBW fan, they're probably going to remember Spartus more than they're going to remember HSK.
Now, I don't think I really watched much of the CWF. I remember more of the TWFX. I think that's what you said? Yeah. Actually, I was supposed to have a match with No Fear. Never happened because I couldn't make it.
Spartus, man. I think he had a greater impact because he did multiple shows. And just for the effort of getting down here to Maryland on the multiple occasions was just I think made an even greater impact.
Spartus. It's quite easy. He was the one who came in and stayed for multiple episodes. HSK came in for 2 episodes, and they were broken apart within like probably a year or two from each other. Spartus came down for multiple episodes and for multiple years actually.
Do I really have to answer that?
Yes.
TWFX.
Please welcome your special referee, Ref
This is too
the
funny.
World.
You gotta love the theme music, don't you?
Theme music is priceless.
Well, Rep the World is an asshole.
That he is.
I'm gonna ref this match. So you can chill. Okay. I got it. Let's bring him out. Let's do this.
What he's saying, he's refereeing this match?
He just told our ref, have a seat.
Apparently, Ref the World has been a special guest referee in this match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way down to the ring at this time, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 220 pounds, the man of
Spartacus does not look happy.
He should be happy. Jesse James, excuse me, ref the world, is reffing your match.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 150 pounds, Josh Dreamer.
Well, we can tell who the fans are rooting for.
This is a very biased crowd. All right, I am thoroughly confused here, guys. Is Ref the World the ref in this match or not?
Oh, he's rubbing Josh Dreamer down.
He said that he was the referee.
But the official sanctioned referee for this match is already in the ring. That's who I have on my sheet here. See, they gave us a piece of paper, and
you got paper?
No, I stole yours, JP. Hey! Just saying. Anyway, get over it. It says here that, wow, Ref the World just got tossed out.
He just went face first in the second turnbuckle.
The regular ref is not going quietly.
Well, he's the official sanctioned referee here. That's what's on your paper that I stole from JP. Josh Dreamer now. Gets the dream catcher early. Oh, this could be the shortest match in XBW history.
This might be over.
Well, Josh Dreamer doesn't want to end it that quickly. Look at him, he's baiting and taunting Spartus.
Well, Ref the World is yelling at him.
Going for a tornado.
Another tornado DDT here. Plants Spartus on his head, and he is getting just manhandled by a guy half his size.
Well, it doesn't help that his arch enemy, Jesse James, Ref the World, is out there.
The moonsault.
Well, looks like he overshot.
Yeah, he got the arm on him, I think.
Well, that's not going to do much damage.
Not at all.
Now he's going to work on the leg.
Oh, how do you take a big man down?
Chop
when
off
he's already down?
That's right.
Well, he wants to make sure he doesn't get back up.
Oh, you mean like right now?
And he just shoved Josh Dreamer into Ref the World, who is now down and out of the ring.
This is vicious.
Do we really need two referees out here?
We don't, no, but Ref the World has seemed to have interjected himself into this match as the referee.
He's causing all kinds of complications in this match.
Well, that's what he does. That's what Ref the World does. I mean, did you not hear the theme song when he came out? He is clearly the world's biggest asshole. I know this is your first time here, Sean. This is your first time meeting Ref the World. Believe me, he's the world's biggest asshole.
Wait, he just gave Spartus a warning. He has a warning system.
It's kind of a yellow card or
second
red
warning
card or something?
Yeah, second warning.
Pretty much, yeah.
Thanks for our advisor.
An advisor?
Yeah, he's like Vince McMahon in your ear, you know, like.
Oh God, if we have a Vince McMahon in our ear, I'm quitting. I'm pulling a Mick Foley up in this bitch.
Looks like Spartus is taking back control of this match. And we still have two referees.
And I don't know why.
Get out of here, Jesse! Get out of here, Jesse!
Josh Dreamer now fighting out of the headlock.
I think the two referees are arguing.
Shoulder block takes Josh Dreamer down. The bigger man using his size and strength. Rake across the eyes with the boot or shoe.
Nice leg drop here might do it.
How about a stomp?
That'll work too.
Especially when it's a stomp to the head.
I think he's stomping on every part of his body.
Going for all the major joints.
Some knee to the shoulder too.
Oh, what was that? About a 4.5 count right there?
Well, if you add the two counts together.
Jesse only gave him a 1. So technically, that's a 3. This match should be over.
How can you even tell?
And there's a quick roll-up. Kick out before a count is even made.
Wow,
And that's pretty bad. 2 referees, neither one of them in position.
Yeah, both out of position.
Well, I'd expect Ref the World to be out of position.
That's why he doesn't have a cigar.
That I think it's a no smoking building. Not that that would stop him. You know, I think he smoked them all before he even came out for this match.
What about the beer?
I think he drank it all before he came out for this match. I think that's why he's out here. He's hammered.
Is he drunk?
Did our advisor just ask what about the women?
Did he nail them all before he came out here?
You know, I'm surprised Ref the World isn't nailing them in the middle of the ring.
Oh, way to counter the high flyer.
Absolutely. And for the fans who aren't caught up here, Josh Dreamer's one of many finishers is the Dreamcatcher or the RKO. And Sparta's finisher is the Klim Hazard or the RKO. So it's essentially a battle of the RKO.
It's the same move.
Exactly.
Or standing front neck breaker.
Or whatever you want to call it. The diamond cutter. Josh Dreamer now fighting back. Right hands to the face of Spartus and a kick.
Right
Takes him
to
off
the
his
face.
Or kick to the head.
I'm going to slap you, Dreamer.
I'm going to slap him too.
I'm going to take this paper that I stole from you and I'm going to give you a paper cut. There is nothing worse than a paper cut.
There is. Some commentary with you.
That is uncalled for, JP.
So it's paper cuts. They hurt.
Hurt my feelings.
Actually, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say commentating with you. I meant a Josh Dreamer match. No love for the junior. I've expressed this many times.
Was he going to dump him over the top?
I think he's trying. Instead, he gives him a knee to the sternum and brings him back into the ring. Well, we can clearly see who the fans are rooting for here, which is understandable. Can't imagine anyone would root for Spartus.
I rooted for Spartus once.
Yeah, why not?
Josh Dreamer now.
I'm not a betting
fighting
man.
to get back into the ring here.
He's caught in between the ropes. Not a good position for him.
Spartus has him by the neck now. Dangling on the
DDT?
second rope. And an elevated DDT.
I call it.
And that was it.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, the
winner of this
official
match,
referee
the man
counted the 3.
of Destiny,
The match is over. Spartus is the winner.
The Ref the World's not happy. The fans aren't happy. And he's taunting them.
Look at that. Ref the World says it was only a 2, but he's late on the count. The official referee has given the victory to Spartus.
But he said it's only 2.
Well, he's not the official referee on this card.
Well, he was right there.
Well, he was late on the count anyway.
Whoa!
Our official referee just laid out Ref the World with an RKO.
He can't do that.
Well, he just did. You know what? For good reason, you know? I've had enough of Ref the World. The guy's an asshole. He deserved it.
Ref on ref violence.
Now, Dreamcatcher for Spartus. You know, good. And he tried to go for a Dreamcatcher on the referee, who backed away.
Referee's too smart for him.
The real winner in this match is the actual referee.
Raising the hand of Josh Dreamer, showing there was no hard. Oh, well, maybe there was hard feelings.
Best ref ever! Best ref ever!
Can't outsmart the referee.
Nope. And now he's making counts.
Wait, there's another match?
And look. And the crowd is counting for the ref as he pins everyone.
Wait a minute, he can't beat all 3 at once, can he?
He just did.
He just did. Best ref ever.
And I would have to go with Ryan Stevens. He, in my mind, would be the best XBW champion ever. Of course, you can say the top of the line, you do have Death Warrant and you do have War. But I think you have to put Ryan in a league of his own. To me, he was the Ric Flair of XBW, because no matter what you did with Ryan Stevens, no matter who you were, he made you look good. So in my mind, yeah, he's the greatest XBW champion of all time.
Me right here. No, if the best XBW champion, it's a tough one. I'd say the Reaper was probably the best XBW champion that we've had.
As much as I'd like to say myself, because I think I had a very good reign with the belt, I think it was actually Jesse James. Because I am going to say it now and I will say it again. I've always said I think Jesse James should have been sort of the #1 superstar of XBW. We really should have made him the marquee star of the whole XBW, and I think him as champion, his reign should have lasted a hell of a lot longer. He looked like a champion, he wrestled like a champion, he was one of the best we had, he was charismatic, and I think he was the best XBW champion, even though his reign was, rather short-lived.
Okay. Excluding myself, there's three. I guess there's three people I would put in there, and that would be between Jim, Joe, and Ryan.
If I would have to say who the best XBW champion was, I'm gonna have to say Josh Dreamer. Ha, just kidding. I'm gonna have to say Ryan Stevens. He held that belt forever, and he defended it. He's one of the best wrestlers in XBW, and he's one of the best champions we had. The Reaper is a close second. It's like right here. So but I had to give the edge to Ryan Stevens.
Jesse James, hands down, because when I started watching XBW is when he won the title, and it was just like his attitude, the charisma he had, and just him all around. It's just like, I couldn't wait to get there and wrestle with Jesse James. It was like, I thought he was great. I thought he should have been the XBW champion a lot longer than what he was.
No, I thought Tim did pretty good with it. And I know Reaper held it for a little while, but I think Reaper was more of a hardcore-based wrestler. So, he's held it well. He did well as, that champion persona. But about the only I keep going back to the same two when it comes to someone being the best champion. The two people with the most charisma. The real deal Jesse James and Sean Hartless.
Jeez, it's got to be Jim. He held the title for so damn long. Never wanted to drop it or anything.
It's nemesis fed, and anyone that would think, the owner becoming the champions a little overdone in backyard, it is. But Mike was XPW. Labeling him as the best XPW champion is enough said. But after Mike, I'd probably put the label on either the Reaper or the Icon.
Of ever, all time, Mike. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to go any farther. He was the best. He was the best.
Worst XBW champion. If you look at the record and everything, it would probably be me, because I didn't hold it very long. I don't think I had very many successful defenses of it. Maybe I just wasn't championship material.
I love you, buddy. Sean Hartless, you were the worst XBW champion. And we knew you were hurt, and you really couldn't defend your belt. But you weren't a good XBW champion. And he probably, when you ask him these questions, will say the same thing. He'll say himself, he was the worst XBW champion.
Sean Hartless. Sean Hartless was the worst. Sean Hartless was the worst XBW champion ever. We just have to put that out there. It was the worst title reign. To the fans, it was a great title reign, but man, if you look at all the crap that went into putting it all together. It started like, oh my gosh, man, this is gonna be the greatest title run of your career, da 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 da, and then it turned out to be a full paper bag full of dog crap that had running turds in it that when you smelled it, you had to leave the state because you smelt it all the way in Jersey. It was, yeah, that's how much the title reign stunk.
The worst XBW champion I would label as me. I've only held it twice. The first time it was because Joe had won the belt. Nobody liked him with the belt. At the time it was all coin flip, and he was supposed to successfully defend it against me. And we pulled a Montreal. My idea. Only me and it was either, I think it was Jim as the referee, were the only ones that knew. I locked him in the crippler crossface, and he was struggling. Jim just called for the bell, and I became the champion. Not the best way to go about doing it. Joe was kind of pissed. I became a paper champion. I lost it. But I didn't get pinned. I gave it up. It was unfair of me. Second time around was the beginning of, I guess, our internet stage. It was when JCW first appeared, the first JCW, and it was a match between me and Phil. And JCW appeared, beat him up a little bit. I pinned him, became the champion. And I don't remember what I was thinking about. I don't make a good champion. I don't. My opinion. I don't know about anybody else. I just don't make a good champion. So in the very next show, which was months later, filming wise, I gave it up. And that's when Phil and Tim had the best of two falls match for the XBW and the Maryland Championship. It goes on from there, but me, probably the worst. I've never defended it either time I held it. I was just the paper champion.
That would be me. I think I held it for 14 seconds.
I had to be reminded that Josh was XBW champion at one point in time, and I do not recall that at all. Like, I guess I have amnesia of that, but if I can't remember it, it obviously wasn't that great. So I guess I'll have to say Josh.
I mean, hate to say it again, but Sean Heartless, because I just, mine was extremely short, and Heartless's seemed a little bit pointless. I mean, he came in, he won the title, and he dethroned the great champion at the time, but it just didn't seem like he really did much as champion.
Yeah, I'd like to say Joe. Probably Death Worm, because he was just there too many times. It's the same reason why I don't like Triple H as being the champion. Why give him the title so many times? You're not going anywhere with the Federation. You're not making it better. We can't develop any more storylines that we haven't already done with you. Let somebody else stand up and shine, and you support someone else. But I've only had the title once, so I could probably be the worst XPW champion.
Riley Davidson, Sean Heartless, tie. Those two were absolutely the worst XPW champions, although I'd give it to Sean Heartless over Riley Davidson. He edges him out just slightly. Riley Davidson was bad because he never really did anything with the belt. He won it, and then he vacated it every time. I think if Riley Davidson had maybe won the title a little later in some of the later seasons, he would have been a good XPW champion. But I have to edge out Riley Davidson with Sean Heartless, because even though Riley Davidson won the titles and lost them, he never really held the belt to show how bad a champion he was. Sean Heartless actually showed how bad of a champion he was. He returned after, like a year off, won the belt, then he didn't do anything with it. He held the title, ran his mouth, got injured in one match and ended in 5 minutes, and then he vacated the title and special ref the match where it was vacant, and I think who won it? Ryan Stevens or somebody won it. To me that was just a horrible championship run.
The worst. Let's see, we can pick out of two. Those two would be Sean Heartless and Josh Dreamer. They both had a pretty shitty run with the title. I'd have to lean more toward Sean Heartless though.
Best championship match would have to be the 20-minute anything goes match I had with Death Warrant. I think we really kind of gave it our all, gave it 110% as the old cliche goes. And, we just had some amazing spots. We really put our all into it, especially our bodies. It took some huge bumps, some really dangerous ones. And we wrestled the full 20 minutes to our absolute fullest. As tired and as beat up as we both were during that match, we really put everything we could into it all the way to the end. And there was a reason it was voted one of the matches of the year, and I definitely think that was the best. And there were some good ones, but that one I think just a little bit edges out as the best one.
I'm not saying this because I was in the match. My absolute favorite XBW Championship match, which I can watch countless times, it was supposed to be Jeremy versus Ryan versus Joe. Jeremy couldn't show up. I don't remember the story why. And the way we did the promo was I took his place. And it was me versus Ryan versus Joe. Triple threat. I think it was a triple threat submission match. And I don't know. Something about it. I mean, again, it's not about me. I mean, a lot of the exchange was between Joe and Ryan. I took a few of the bumps. I went into my neighbor's yard and got clotheslined over to the fence. And I don't know. It was just entertaining to me.
The 20-minute anything goes, Reaper, Death Warrant.
Jim and Jason's ladder match in Josh's backyard. No, Justin's backyard. Their championship bout. That was actually pretty entertaining to watch.
Jesse James, Ryan Stevens, the Reaper, myself and the Reaper, myself and Ryan Stevens. How many times did me and him battle? Wow. I mean, to put, I can't name just one. There's been so many great XBW title matches. I honestly can't pick one.
That'd be Death Warrant versus the Reaper. 20-minute anything goes, where it was just an all-out match and neither of them could finish it. The drop kick spot was amazing. Never thought I'd see Joe go for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the ring at this time your XBW Heavyweight Champion, Chris Phoenix.
Decided he was going to retire from wrestling. What's this all about? Then I had to team up with somebody who couldn't even win a title and gets pinned twice in one match. He used to be up here. Now he's down here. He's lower than that worthless piece of crap, Josh Dreamer. Screw Dreamer. Champion. I don't even know if I'm going to wrestle here tonight. I ain't even going to wrestle here tonight.
serious here for a second. My man brings up a point. Affliction was the greatest team that XBW ever seen. You know, that's not opinion, that's fact. That would hold up in any court of law. Take that to the bank. But anyway, since I'm back, my man's here, I'm here, I decided that we could take on any team from the back right now. Any of them. Any single team. It don't even matter. Any team. Any of them.
Oh, swerve. Oh, Jesse James just swerved on his own partner there.
Came out here to challenge for a tag team match, and
apparently Jesse James is going to challenge for the title.
It's what he wants. It's what everybody wants.
Hey, on the reunion show, we're pulling out all the stops, including the previously retired Jesse James. Apparently, in his last hurrah, is going to challenge the XBW champion, Chris Phoenix. These two are tag team partners, the Affliction.
Are or were?
Well, I guess were at this point.
Well, you know, I guess Jesse just figured this is the last match before the Battle Royal. Get it while you can get it.
I guess so, that's true, because the title is going to be on the line in the Battle Royal. Working over the leg of Chris Phoenix here.
Great fighting right now.
Chris Phoenix trying to get his fingertips on the ropes. Got the ropes. Jesse James going to grab a few cheap shots before the hold's broken.
James has a 5 count to break.
Now, for those of you who don't know, yes, the XBW Championship is going to be on the line in the Battle Royal after this match.
How many matches do we have in the Battle Royal?
I don't know, about a dozen.
30, 35, 40.
I don't think we've ever had 35 people join XBW.
Well, that's something around that ballpark.
Hey, I was just our stats guy. 45 unique wrestlers in XBW history.
So when I said 45,
instead of showing up,
45 unique.
Hey, works for me.
Say that's what I said.
Now, does that count the 3 personalities of Riley Davidson?
Nope, that's one individual. And a running power slam by Jesse James has planted Chris Phoenix.